Right, we're heading off now to train legs. I was planning on keeping this workout raw, not to the point where I'm just chatting shit. I'm gonna bring you through the whole workout. You might only see bits of the sets, but I'm gonna, at the start of every set, I'm gonna explain why I'm upping the weight or why I'm lowering the weight, if I'm moving reps up and down and stuff. I'm basically just gonna be running you through the whole workout. So we're gonna head off now. We're nearly to the gym now, and I'll catch us there. Right, what I'm doing here is, because I'm deep into the cup, calories are low at the moment, I'm not going to be working on weights that I usually work with on the squat. My knees are hurting me as well. But what I'm doing now is I'm getting a feel for the weight. I'm going to bring up weight each set. As I go along, I'll know when I hit the weight that I'm going to be hitting for 8 reps. But right now we're only working on 80. We're going to go up to 100, 120 and then go on from there and see what my working sets will be. Right, just showing the weight. Right, I walked up, I done warm-up sets up until I got to about 140, which is 315. And I've finalised it's going to be my working weight for these 3 sets. I'm just going to do 3 sets of either 6 to 8 reps. Hopefully I get it. I'm feeling a bit weak now because I just got it deep into the cup. But yeah, we walked up, the rest of the weight felt alright, but I feel 315 is going to be the weight I'm going to be working with. Right, 2 sets of 315 is down. I'm moving on to the last set. Feels good. I think I could have went heavier. Not too sure. I'm just going to stick for it. Bang this rep, this set out and finish off the squats. Right, second exercise is stiff leg deadlifts. I'm already 2 sets in. I was upping the weight every single time. I don't really track weight on this. I just usually go for what I feel on the day. It depends if squats was heavy or if squats felt light that day. But today it was a bit taxing, so I'm keeping the weight out. What's this? I'm just using 100 kilo, doing sets of 8 to 12. Really focusing on squeezing and stretching the muscle. So don't you think I'm leaving? So don't you think that I'm... So don't you think I'm leaving? Third exercise, the leg extension. So the leg extension, I usually stick between 12 to 15 reps of this. The weight doesn't even matter, just once I'm getting a good squeeze and I feel the burn. Right, this is the 4th and 5th exercise. What I do is I superset the leg press with calf raises and show them. I take my shoes off when I do this. Show them. I take my shoes off when I do this and push through my toes and I hammer the quads. Back on me, like I would just point at my feet. And I hammers the quad. I hammers the quads. Then after that I probably pull a 25 off and then bang out about 15 calf raises on this.
Let me get a good fucking angle, Glenn.
We always feel like that fucking boy. Just finish up there. Usually when I come up towards the end of a cut, the more I sweat during a workout, the better the workout feels. So I kept that workout sort of light. Well, not light in the terms of intensity, but it wasn't a long workout because when I drag workouts out, at the end of the workout, I'm sort of half-arsing it and I don't really have a sweat anymore. It feels like the workout's just going downhill from that point on. So we kept the intensity high. I only showed just 5 exercises. That's all I done. We done 4 or 5 working sets of each. Except on the squats, I done 3 working sets of 315. But let me know if you like that style of editing where it's sort of a mix between raw and an edited workout. I thought I'd try it since I have Eric back on behind the camera. He was doing his exams and all.
Yeah, boy.
But yeah, I'm heading home now. I'm not sure what I'm doing for the rest of the day. I think I have to buy clothes for my holiday because I'm going away in like 8 days. But yeah, I'll check in when I get home. I'm just heading off now to pick up a few things for the holiday because I'd be lying if I said I was ready for this holiday. I might be ready in terms of physique, but I mean clothes, just all the essentials you need when you're going to leave the country to go to a different country. I am not ready in any terms. So I'm going to head down to the centre now, probably pick up a few things, some socks, jocks, t-shirts, a few pairs of shorts, because I'm not even going to lie, most of the time I'm probably going to be butt-ass naked. But yeah, if I get anything I'll show you what I get. I ended up just picking up a load of tank tops and then stocking up on t-shirts, tank tops, just stuff that I don't mind ruining, because I know for a fact when I'm over there, most of the time I'm either not going to have a top on or else I'm going to be silly drunk and they're going to be ruined. So right, it's the 14th of June. I'm going away on the 22nd, so that is 8 days away. As you can see here, I'm going away on the 22nd of June. So for these last 8 days, what I'm going to try do is I'm going to try drop me calories another 100 calories. I'm going to add cardio every single day, and depending on how I look, I might just keep the cardio under 30 minutes, because sometimes a lot of cardio makes me flat, especially when the calories are low and stuff like that, because I'm going to be running on about 2,000 calories for the last 8 days. No, actually for the last 7 days, and on the 8th day I might up the calories just slightly, because I know when I go over there I'm not going to be eating low calories. So if it just goes from a 2,000 calorie mark up to a 3,000 calorie mark, it's going to have more of a fat gain impact on the body. So what I wanted to do was, as of now, I'll show you now, I've been on 2,200 for the last 2 weeks, I'd say, and the weight loss has been good. It's about £1 a week, but it looks like more in the mirror. So what I want to do now is either drop to about 2.1 or 2.2. I might drop it to 2,100 calories for the next 2 days or something, and then bang it down to 200 and just mill the last 4 or 5 days on 2,000. Depending on how I look, I'm going to have cardio every day. If I feel flat, I might take cardio out the last 2 days. Just again, so it's not such a big jump from like a lot of cardio, really low calories, to no cardio, really high calories, a lot of alcohol. It will have more of an impact on the body. So I forgot to mention as well, when I was down the centre getting clothes, I ended up having a roll with chicken on it, probably a bit of butter, and it wasn't low fat butter, so that's going to knock me down a lot of fat today. So you'll see my next meal, it's a staple meal I eat in nearly every single day without fail. I'm not going to cook it for a while because it's still only early days. It's like 3 o'clock in the day. I have a lot more hours to kill, and I want to save most of my calories towards the end of the day. It just kills off most of the cravings. I hate going to bed when I'm starving. It's the worst thing ever. It's the only thing, in my opinion, that makes a diet hard, is going to bed hungry and on an empty stomach. You get a shit sleep and you just don't feel good. But I'm just going to show you what it is. So what the meal will be. It's one of these. The macros on these, they're not the lowest, but they do the job, and it's my main source of carbs for the day. There's 2 servings in one packet. In this packet there'll only be about 70 grams of carbs, 74 grams of carbs, 6 grams of protein and about 2 grams of fat. Then I usually just grab 2 chicken fillets, defrost them, and then use this secret weapon. Let me show you this, lads. This is probably the lowest calorie curry sauce mix I've ever seen or ever came across. Let me show you what it contains. Per 100 grams there's only 77 calories. You can see the macros. The fat is roughly about 9 grams of carbs roughly, and about 1 gram of protein. But I mean, for 100 grams you don't even use that. In this whole packet there's only 255 grams, and I mean, you only take like 2 spoonfuls out of this, so you're only taking about 20 grams of this, and I mean, it's little to no calories whatsoever. If you're in Dublin, I don't know if they sell this all over Ireland, but pick up this curry sauce mix. It's absolutely a lifesaver. That's a meal I have absolutely every single day. I'm not going to eat it yet, I'm going to cook it later on, but you'll see anyway, when I cook it, it looks delicious. My macros so far today are 56 grams of protein, 94 carb, and what are we on the fat? 36 grams of fat. I only have about 20 grams left. I usually keep it under 60. I know the goal on my MyFitnessPal is 64. But I usually keep it more towards 55. Carbs, I usually keep them around that 280. And protein, this cut, I've kept my protein a lot lower than usual, and it's been working great. So I'm just going to leave it the way it is, 143 grams of protein.